Hello there, this is Pablo Mendieta from the Palm WebOS Developer Center, and today we're going to talk about how to develop and install the tools in order to develop for the Palm WebOS. But what is the WebOS? Basically, it's just a mobile operating system. It's running on the Linux kernel, and it's all developed by Palm. Palm used two devices in order to develop. One of them is the Palm Pre, and the second one is the Palm Pixie. The Palm Pre, I own one, of course. It's a pretty easy device to use. One of the key features that I noticed is that right after you're done with your application, you can sync it and see it physically on your device. I mean, that's so amazing. You can see it. You can see your whole application right into your device. In order to develop, we're gonna need to download and install three things in our machine. One of them is Java. The second one is VirtualBox. And the third one is the SDK PDK. And the fourth step is you have to be a member of the Ares program, which is the IDE, in order to develop your apps in Palm. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna go ahead and see if we have already downloaded and installed the latest version of Java. To verify if you have already installed Java in your machines, we're gonna go ahead and go to our command prompt. So here's my command prompt, and we're going to type Java version. And if you guys see here, I have the Java version 1.6.026, which is the latest version. And we also have the runtime environment built on it. And I have the client VM and the mixed mode sharing. So if you guys see, I have already installed it. If you guys don't have it already, I will provide you guys with the link. So I'm just going to quit this, and here's the HP WebOS Developer Center. And if you guys scroll down, there's a link called Current WebOS Developers. So go ahead and click on the link, and it will take you to the download page. Now there's three platforms Palm use in order to develop. There's Windows, Mac, and those Linux users. In my case, I'm using a Windows 7 operating system. So for those Windows users, just bear with me. And there's also for those Macs and Linux and the Ubuntu distributions people. So you guys can just go ahead and follow the documentation from the Palm HP guidance. So we're gonna go ahead and click on Windows. And there's a link called Download Java. So go ahead and click on that link, and it will take you right straight into the Java page. Now, what is Java? Java is a programming language and a computer platform. It was released by Sun Microsystems in 1995. Why do I need Java? Well, there's a lot of applications and websites that won't work unless you have Java installed. Remember that we are coding in JavaScript, and we are coding also in the web. So we're using Ares, which is based on the web. That is why it is called WebOS. So I'm just gonna quit this, and right after you're done with it, downloading it and verifying it, we're also gonna install the VirtualBox. Now, the VirtualBox for those guys is just the WebOS emulator is built on the VirtualBox. I just want to make sure you guys know this. I have noticed that the WebOS emulator does not yet run on the VirtualBox 4.0. So we're going to have to download the version 3.2. So go ahead and click on the link, download VirtualBox. So go ahead and click on the link, and it will take you to the VirtualBox page. If you guys notice here's the VirtualBox 3.2. So please do not download the latest version, which is 4.0. It will not run the emulator. So after you're done with it, we're gonna go ahead and close this, and we're gonna go ahead and install the HP WebOS SDK for Windows. Now, my operating system is a Windows 7, which has a 32-bit machine. So I have downloaded the SDK/PDK for 32-bit machine, and the SDK/PDK for 64-bit machines. There's also available. So it depends on your operating system, and you can go ahead and check that out. So I'm just gonna show you guys something real quick. I'm just gonna minimize this, and if you guys notice here, I have already installed my Oracle virtual machine, which the emulator runs on it. And double click on it, and here's the emulator. And if you guys see, I have already installed the SDKs from both from the Pre and the Pixie. There they are. So now I'm just gonna close this, and when you download, in my case, I download the SDK PDK 32-bit machine. Here's my desktop. Palm provide you two folders. One of the folders is the WebOS PDK, and the second folder is the Palm WebOS SDK. Now, we're not gonna use the PDK. What does PDK means? It's just a plugin for those C++ and C# programmers. You guys use the platform Eclipse. You guys can plug it in, and those are for those people who don't like JavaScript or HTML. So we're gonna stick with the Palm WebOS SDK. So double click on it, and it will prompt you with the folders. So here's the Palm emulator, the Palm inspector, and the version of this SDK. Go ahead and click on the version of the SDK, and I'm just going to show you what version are we running on. Is the 2.1.0. Go ahead and close that, and run the emulator, and it will prompt you with the Palm WebOS emulator. So there's two versions. There's the Palm Pre and the Palm Pixie. It's the 320 by 400, and the Palm Pixie is the 320 by 480. So I'm just going to stay with the first one, with the Palm Pre, and start the emulator. And go ahead and close the window here, and here it is. Here's the emulator starting out, and it's booting up right now. It takes just a little bit of time, a little while to boot. And here it is. Here's the HP logo booting up. And if you guys notice, here we are. Here's the emulator running on the VirtualBox 3.2. And it's just like a regular phone. You can scroll it down, and you can also play with it if you want. You can go online too. We can test it. See, we can go to Google. And here we are, Google. So we're gonna put this to the side just for a second, and we're gonna go back to our browser, and I'm just gonna quit this, and here we are. This is the HP Palm Developer Center. And what is Ares? Ares is it's an IDE. It's an integrated developer environment. It just I don't know, for those iPhone users who developed before, you guys might use Xcode, which is a nice platform. This is Ares, just same thing, but just made by Palm. And in order to use Ares, you need to be part of the member. You have to be part of the program with Ares. You have to sign up and become a member. I have already become a member of Ares, and I have my own account. So here's my account, and I'm just gonna log in right now. Put in my password, and here I am. And if you guys notice, I am right straight up into the browser. And if you guys go to the left side, here's the palette. The palette contains all the widgets, which is the user interface widgets. It has the buttons, the labels, the headers, the scrolling functions, the images, the layouts, everything, all the tools that we need in order to develop. It's just a great tool. It just saves you a lot of code. It reduces all the code. And you can go and see the views, the files. The files are the all the applications that you've been working on. All the code is in there, the source code. And if you guys go ahead and look at the right hand side, there's the settings, and there's also the styles. The styles are the attributes from the palette, from the widgets. Just let's see, let's go to the palette, and I'm just gonna drag it bottom. Here it is. And if you guys go click on the style, and I'm just gonna change the background color from the bottom to red. And if you guys notice, here it is. It's red already. There's also the event handlers, which are the actions that the users perform when they click something. I'm gonna show you a file that an application that I've been working on, just a regular simple application. It's on their file, and it's in Ejemplo Uno, and there's these apps folder, assistant, and here's the code that I've been working on. And if you guys notice, we have our emulator in here. right into this side here. So I'm just gonna launch this application and look at the emulator. Here it is. And if you guys notice here, right after I start my application, the emulator starts also. There it is. Here's the application that I've been working on, and it's just a basic. But if you guys see, it's using the VirtualBox, which is the emulator is running on the VirtualBox. And I guess this is it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. I would do another tutorial on how to work with Ares, but I guess this is it. Hope you guys enjoy it. See you guys next time.